A record only I have heard. Literally, other people must have heard it, but no one I mention it to remembers it. When I was about 7, our neighbor's children gave me some of the LPs they'd grown up with. This was 1967. These records were from the mid-50s. One was quite rudimentary. It was just a folksy-sounding guy playing an accordion. He sang Old MacDonald, The Old Grey Mare, and other old songs. The label was gray, just like the mare, but there was a cloud which was also a woman's face. There were sound waves stemming from her wind-blown hair. She was a blonde. Not all was gray at that record company. Between ditties, the singer encouraged us, in the bland tones of an SAT proctor, to relax. That blonde in the sky had ruby red lips. No wonder the singer was practically narcotized. The record I remember better, though, has tantalized me for almost 60 years. It consisted of songs about Hanna-Barbera characters. There was accordion here, too, but also those little whirring sounds such as you hear on Highway 61 Revisited. Not that I assume Bob Dylan did a stint with the Hanna-Barbera House Band. In any case, this record, and I never had the jackets to either of these albums, had a song about Huckleberry Hound. I remember the lyrics. And because this is a video, you'll hear me sing them. Huckleberry Hound, you know, when he's around, he makes a funny sound. Huckleberry Hound is our dog. Arf, arf, arf. I never heard this in a Huckleberry Hound cartoon, nor did I ever hear this during Quick Draw McGraw. Yippee-yi-yo-ti-yay, galloping all the way, outlaws better watch out. When McGraw is about, hear that blood-curdling shout, yahoo! While there was accordion accompaniment, maybe supplied by that old farmer with the blonde on his label, there were clarinets, and the chorus was ecstatic. How they loved singing this part. The highfalutinist, rootin'-tootin'ist cowboy you ever saw. That's Quick Draw McGraw. Accordion and clarinets nailed the last 3 notes jubilantly. Then there was the song about Rough and Ready. I never saw Rough and Ready, but the Hanna-Barbera Company had ambitions Rough and Ready richly deserved, I could tell. The members of the chorus were beside themselves with glee. A lyric sung by Yogi Bear, or probably Boo Boo, got me in trouble with my mother. My suitcase record player had the Hanna-Barbera song spiel going as we were getting ready to go shopping. Boo Boo or Yogi was about to present a circus and said, "Come on, let's get the show on the road." Aspiring Mel Blanc that I was, I muttered, "Come on, let's get the show on the road." My mother called from the other room, "Do not hurry me." Another time I had the record on, I repeated the line the real Mel Blanc, or a paid Mel Blanc aspirer, had delivered. "Curses, foiled again." My mother walked into the room and said, "Don't say curses." I was just quoting. The line is, "Curses, foiled, do not say curses." He's the villain, Anyway, I do remember the main chorus of the song about the picnicking bears. Boo Boo and Yogi Bear, what a wonderful pair. Boo Boo and Yogi Bear. I'm lucky I didn't go around saying, what a wonderful pair. I wonder if these cartoons had even premiered when this Hanna-Barbera Fest was recorded. The fact that the words are Boo Boo and Yogi Bear makes me think the songwriters had no idea Yogi was the star and Boo Boo the sidekick. The record did not have the line Yogi would bring into the culture. Smarter than the average bear. Even picnic basket wasn't in the lyrics. My guess is this album was sent to TV executives or given away at a convention in hopes that Hanna-Barbera might land a contract. I remember this line, and I have no idea what cartoon it was supposed to boost. 2 little mice, fat and nice, would make a fine dinner today. Would make a fine dinner today. I could make a fine killing on eBay if I could find this album. Of course, I never had the jacket. You need to wear a jacket for such a fine dinner.